I wasn't supposed to follow her that night. If I hadn't, I'd still believe my marriage was perfect. But what I saw wasn't just cheating. It was a completely different life. Story. For 5 years, I thought I had the perfect marriage. Her name was Lisa. She was the kind of woman people envied, smart, calm, always smiling. The type that made strangers feel comfortable in seconds. And me? I was the guy who got lucky. At least, that's what everyone said. We had routines. Friday movie nights. Sunday brunch. Random late-night drives. Nothing dramatic. Nothing suspicious. Until one small thing changed everything. Part 1, the first crack. It started with her phone. Not in an obvious way. She didn't suddenly hide it or panic when I walked in. It was subtler than that. She just started turning it face down. Every time. At first, I ignored it. People do that. Right? But then came the late-night messages. Buzz. Pause. Buzz. Pause. She'd check it, smile slightly, and then lock the screen. Who's that? I asked once. Work stuff, she said casually. At 11:48 p.m. I wanted to believe her. So I did. For a while. Part 2, the distance. Over the next few weeks, something shifted. Not dramatically. Just enough to feel off. She stopped asking about my day. Stopped laughing at stupid things I said. Stopped touching me the same way. And the worst part? She didn't notice it. One night, I tried to talk about it. Are we okay? I asked. She looked confused. Of course we are. That answer should have comforted me. But it didn't. Because it felt rehearsed. Part 3, the night everything changed. It was a Thursday. Nothing special. She said she had to stay late at work. Again. I nodded. Don't wait up, she said. And kissed me on the cheek. Not on the lips. That's when I made a decision I'm not proud of. I followed her. I told myself it was stupid. That I'd regret it. That I'd find nothing. I wish I had. She didn't go to work. She drove across town. To a part of the city we never went to. Dark streets. Old buildings. The kind of place where no one asks questions. She parked. Got out. And walked into a building. I waited. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. My heart was pounding so loud I could hear it in my ears. Finally, I went in. Part 4, the other life. The hallway smelled like cheap perfume and smoke. Music was playing somewhere upstairs. Low. Heavy. Almost hypnotic. I followed the sound. Each step felt heavier than the last. And then I saw her. Not my wife. Not the woman I knew. Someone else. She was laughing. Standing close to a man I had never seen before. His hand was on her waist. Her hand was on his chest. Too comfortable. Too natural. Like they had done this 100 times. I couldn't move. Couldn't breathe. And then. She kissed him. Not hesitantly. Not guiltily. Like she meant it. Part 5, the confrontation. I don't even remember walking up to them. One second I was standing there. The next, I was right in front of her. Lisa. She froze. Her face lost all color. The guy stepped back. Confused. "Who is this?" he asked. She looked at me. Then at him. And said the words that destroyed me. "He's nobody. Nobody. 5 years. Marriage. Memories. Everything. Reduced to one word." Part 6, The Truth Unfolds. We left. Or rather, I dragged the truth out of her. Outside. Cold air. Silence. "At least tell me how long," I said. She didn't answer. "How long?" She finally whispered. 2 years. 2 years. Half our marriage. A lie. But that wasn't even the worst part. "There's more," she said. And I swear. I felt my world collapse before she even finished. "It's not just him." Part 7, The Real Betrayal. Turns out. It wasn't an affair. Not one. Not two. She had been living a double life. Different names. Different people. Different places. To me, she was my wife. To others, she was someone else entirely. "I never meant to hurt you," she said. And that's when I laughed. For the first time that night. Because that's what they all say. Part 8, The Final Twist. Weeks later. I thought it was over. Until I got a message. From a number I didn't know. "You're not the only one." I met him. Then another. Then another. 4 of us. All thought we were the only one. Except. One of them wasn't just a victim. He knew. And he stayed. Why? Because he was helping her. Helping her keep the lies going. Covering her tracks. For money. That's when it hit me. This wasn't just cheating. It was manipulation. Control. A system. Ending. I divorced her. Obviously. But the strangest part. Even now. Sometimes I wonder. Which version of her was real? Or if any of them ever were. I didn't lose my wife that night. I realized I never really had one.